Hey guys, I'm doing well today. Today we'll be over my round 4 preview of Chiefs versus Hurricanes. So, starting off the Chiefs. They haven't really changed much from last week's game against the Crusaders, which is kind of expected, really. Even though they lost, they put up a good performance, I was pretty impressed by. This game's been played in Hamilton. And yeah, it doesn't look like they've done many changes to their side. They've only switched one player in and out, but other than that, it's the same side as last time. So yeah, at number 1, they've gone with Aiden Ross. At number 2, they've gone with Bradley Slater. At number 3, they're going with Nepo Lalala. At 4, they're going with Mitch Brunt. At 5, they're going with Al Cooey. At 6, they're going with Lachlan Boucher. At 7, they're going with Sam Kane, who's the captain again. At 8, they're going with Gus. So yeah, it's a good-looking forward pack. I'm not going to say it's like one of the best forward packs within the competition, but it can definitely cause some damage, particularly with their loose forward trio of Boucher, Kane, and Gus. They're going to be very dangerous within the breakdown, and yeah, that's something that the Hurricanes and because they both have good loose forward packs. So yeah, it's going to be that'll be a battle right there to see who wins the game, really. But yeah, I was also particularly impressed with Al Cooey within the last game. I thought he's a young lock who has potential to maybe become an All Black. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, no, definitely someone to look out for. And yeah, within their front row, it's just the normal front row, really. The only change that you could say they've done or stuck to is keeping Bradley Slater as their hooker and having the young gun Takaleho off the bench. So yeah, no, I think it's a good decision because you want that impact. You want someone to impact the game within the second half. So yeah, moving on to the backs, they've gone with Brad Weber at 9. They've gone with Aaron Cruden at 10. They've gone with Nana Satiro at 11. They've gone with Quinn DePay at 12. And they've gone with Tomea Manu at 13. Sean Manui at 14. And Damian McKenzie at 15. So yeah, a good looking back line. I'm not going to say it's one of the strongest, but it's not the best back line, but with the likes of they have the likes of Brad Weber, who's one of the best scrum outs within the competition. You could say behind TJ Perenara and Aaron Smith, but they have Aaron Cruden, who's up there with one of the best flyouts within the competition. I know he's a bit old now, but he's still, he has proven a lot of people that he still has it. They have the likes of the two centers with Quinn DePay and Tomea Manu, who Tomea Manu is actually replacing Antalano Brown from this game due to him having a concussion, meaning he's just out for this game, which you can say is a big loss for the Chiefs. From his he has a lot of experience and he's one of those players which is always in the team week in week out. So yeah, that's something that the Chiefs will have to deal with within this game. But yeah, other than that, that's it for the starting lineup. So yeah, moving on to the bench. They actually have a very strong bench to make an impact. Within the second half with the likes of Takaleho. They have Caleb Trask. They have Solomon Alamalo. So yeah, definitely some impactful players within that bench side who can make a difference to the game. So yeah, moving on to the Hurricanes. They've done the opposite to the Chiefs, and they've actually made a few changes in their starting lineup, particularly within their back line. They have replaced one of their forwards, but yeah, they did have a bye week, so they've had a lot of time to rest and recover and watch the Chiefs game against the Crusaders and see how they play within that game. So yeah, no, it's I would say last round was a good time to have a bye week because you can kind of refresh, and they needed that after 2 losses to the Blues and the Crusaders. So yeah, it was definitely needed. So yeah, at number 1 they've gone with Fraser Armstrong. At 2 they've gone with Dan Coles, who's co-captaining the side once again. At 3 they're going with Tyrell Lomax. At 4 they're going with James Blackwell. At 5 they're going with Scott Scrapton. At 6 they're going with Reed Prinsep. At 7 they're going with Duplessis Karifi. At 8 they're going with Artie Sevilla. So yeah, that's just it's one of I'm not gonna say it's one of the it's an average forward pack. within their loose forward trio, it's arguably one of the best within the competition. But when you look at the locks with the likes of James Blackwell, who has potential, don't get me wrong, he is showing good promise. That he can take it to the next level. But they have the likes of Scott Stratton, who's come in for who was it Via Fafita from the last time they played with the Crusaders. He wasn't particularly impressive. So I mean I like that switch there that they've done. But yeah, I mean with their front row, you could say it's personally I would say it's a bit better than the Chiefs front row, which is hopefully I mean they'll try to take advantage of that within the scrum. But yeah, other than that, I mean, you have Arnie Sevilla, who hopefully will cause a bit of damage within the breakdown, as well as, getting the ball off the scrums and, just running at blistering pace. But yeah, anyway, moving on to the backs. At number 9, they're going with TJ Perinar, who's the other co-captain of the side. At 10, they're going with Jackson Gordon-Bachop. At 11, they're going with Ben Lam. At 12, they're going with Lea Mape. At 13, they're going with Peter Umanga Jensen. At 14, they're going with Cobus van Dijk. And at 15, they're going with Jordie Barrett. He's returned to the side once again, after his long injury. I think it was a shoulder injury that was keeping him out for a long time. So yeah, definitely good to see him back. It's a plus for the Hurricanes, really. And yeah, I mean, other than that, they've made only one change to their back line with Peter Umanga Jensen making his second start for the side. His first start for the side for this season. But yeah, no, it's a good back line, really. I mean, they have a lot of experience with the likes of TJ Perinara, Lea Mape. So yeah, you could say Ben Lam as well. I mean, he's particularly been impressive for me, really. I mean, he's just one of those, he's a lethal try scorer. So yeah, if you get at the ball, he'll most likely score you a try. So yeah, definitely someone to look out for within this match. But yeah, other than that, we'll move on to the bench. This bench is arguably the best bench I've seen within this whole competition so far. I mean, they're pretty stacked within their bench. I mean, they have the likes of Riccatelli for the hooker position. They have Ben May. They have Alex Fido for the props. They have Via Fafita for the lock position. They have Flanders for the loose forward position. Then they have Jamie Booth for the scrum half. Then they have Ben Proctor and Wes Goosen to cover, pretty much all the spaces within the back line. So yeah, they have a lot of depth within their bench, and that's something that the Hurricanes will hopefully try to they'll try to make those players have an impact within the game within the second half. We'll have to wait and see, but that might be their game plan. So yeah. But yeah, other than that, I don't think there's anything else within the Hurricanes starting lineup I can talk about. So yeah, moving on to the prediction. So yeah, this prediction it's a difficult one because both teams are in the same place where they haven't won a game yet within this competition, with the Hurricanes only playing 2 games but lost both, while the Chiefs have played 3 and lost all 3. So yeah, they're in a similar state really, just with the Chiefs playing an extra game. But yeah, I mean, the last time these two teams played, the Hurricanes actually won 24-27 away with that Jordie Barrett penalty within the 83rd minute of the match. So yeah, I mean, it was pretty close the last time, and that's kind of what I expect for this game as well. So yeah, going off that, I'm gonna say. See, this is difficult. I'm gonna say the Chiefs will win, and I'm gonna say they'll win it by 23 points to 18. So yeah, that's my final prediction. Yeah, 23-18. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.